on? Are you guys thinking about becoming an online coach? Are you looking into the career field of personal training, but you don't know where to start? Maybe you want to get a certification, but maybe you've heard that, maybe you don't need a certification to get started. Well, I've been an online coach for the past 2 years, and I've built a very successful business for myself. 23 years old, I've been coaching in person for about 5 years, coaching online for about 2 years, and this is what I do full time. I didn't go to school. I do have some certifications, and what I do have is a lot of experience and knowledge on the topic, especially when it comes to building a career in fitness. So if you guys are thinking about building a career in fitness, building a career in personal training, maybe you want to find out if it's for you, maybe you want to know what the first steps in building your business is, well then this is the video for you. What I want to do in this video, guys, is, well, first let me introduce myself. My name is Zakk Colburn. I'm an online fitness coach, and what I do is I help build people custom plans, custom meal plans, custom workout plans to help them build lean muscle and lose body fat and essentially create their dream body, their dream aesthetic beach body. I'm there to help guide people to their goals. And I've been doing this for about 2 years. So in this video, what I want to do is kind of give you a rough catch up on how I started my career in fitness and how I built it to where it's at today. When I went to school, what certifications I got, and then I got a few questions at the end of the video regarding the first initial steps to getting your business started. I put this up on Instagram, got a couple questions in, so we'll be doing that. But to get started on the video, I've been in fitness, in the world of fitness, for the last 7 years. I started training when I was around 15, 16, and I dove deep into fitness and nutrition, primarily to just help myself. I wasn't thinking about becoming a personal trainer. I wasn't thinking about becoming an online coach. That wasn't my intention whatsoever. My intention was, hey, I'm really skinny, and I need to build muscle so I can build more confidence. While I was going, this was back in high school too, so while I was going through that process, I thought that I was going to go to college, get an engineering degree, and work a 9 to 5. Well, very soon after I graduated high school, I decided that I wasn't going to go to college. I did want to pursue a personal training career. I figured that I didn't want to be a physical therapist, and I didn't want to be a kinesiology major, so I studied psychology out of all things. I studied psychology, I studied the human mind, I studied human connection, human communication. And on the side, at night, I studied nutrition, I studied fitness, and I got my PT cert when I was 18 years old. So I did go the PT route at first, because back when I started in 2015, there simply wasn't, like, Instagram online coaching wasn't really a thing. It wasn't really an opportunity, and I had no idea what it was. The only opportunity that I saw in front of me was to start training clients in person and build my business brick and mortar style. So essentially what I did is I got a PT cert. I went through ISSA, and it was a great certification. I really enjoyed it. Didn't learn much in terms of nutrition. I learned a lot of, corrective exercise, which again wasn't really my niche. My niche was building lean muscle for people who are athletic, and people who want to look good, not people who have broken bodies, which is a great field, by the way, but it's just not me. So I got my PT cert, and it didn't really open any doors. I went to the gym. I went to a box gym. And the system they have for the personal trainers just is not lucrative. It's not fair, to be completely honest. For the most part, they will feed you clients, but they will take a huge portion of your time, right? They'll charge $50 for a session, and you'll only get maybe $15 or $20 or $25, depending on the gym you work at. But a huge portion of that chunk of that sale goes to the gym. A lot of the times, you do have to sell your own packages. Some of the times, they don't even feed you clients. Some of the times, you have to walk the floor, find your own clients. So, myself, at 18 years old, when I found out about that system, I was like, if I have to find my own clients, and I have to give a portion of my sale to the gym, I'm just going to do this myself. So, I never actually got a job at a gym. That's something that I never did. What I did is I saved up and I bought a set of dumbbells and a set of barbells, an Olympic set. I bought a bench press, I bought a squat rack, and I bought deadlifting platforms. And I built a gym in my mom's garage. I called it Mom's Gym. And I started training clients out of there every single day. Started off asking my uncle if he wanted personal training. I charged him $10 a session. And then I asked my uncle's friend if she wanted a session. And then I asked my uncle's friends' friends if they wanted a session. So I started with my family. I started super, super close. And this was an in-person business. It wasn't online. This was just me talking to real people. And that's how I started my business at 18 years old. I just started knocking on doors and I started asking people for referrals. I said, hey, you know what? You've gotten great results in this program. Do you know anyone else who would want to get results too? They would give me a list of names. I would call them up. I'd introduce myself. I'd make a sale. They'd come in. We'd train. It'd be awesome. Shortly after that, so actually during that process, I completely built up that business when I was 18 years old. I was doing that from around 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 9 o'clock at night, and it was great. Shortly after that, I moved to San Diego, lost my entire business. I didn't bring the gym down because I just didn't bring all my equipment with me. I didn't know anyone, so I lost all my networking, all my contacts, and I took a year or 2 years to go to school. During this time, I completely gave up on my fitness dream, completely gave up on my fitness business, and I was working part-time as a busser. So I went from full-time entrepreneur, self-employed at 18 years old to bus boy at 20 years old. It was a fall from grace, and I wasn't very happy. Kind of lost track of my goals and myself for a little bit, and long story short, what happened was I built up my Instagram, and my Instagram hit about 10K, and I was so sick of my job of bussing tables that I just said, fuck it. If anyone wants to train with me, you can train with me. I'm doing online coaching and literally had no programs, had nothing to offer. I just threw up a post that said, taking on clients for one-on-one coaching. If you guys want to get in shape, I'll help you out. And I had about 3 people reach out. I sold them $150 I sold a $150 package for 3 months of coaching. And this is dirt cheap. Like, this is $50 a month. It's nothing. And right when I made those sales, I quit my job. I dropped out of school and I said, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do online coaching. I'm going to make this work and figure it out. So that was 2 years ago. I went all in for 2 years, built programs every single day, reached out to people every single day, worked with clients every single day, and just built my business for 2 years straight. And now it's at a point to where I'm living a very, very, very comfortable life, and I love what I'm doing every single day. My business is flourishing. I don't have to worry about bills. I don't have to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm very, very confident in my skills to help other people, and other people can pick up on those skills as well. So I'm in a good spot. But essentially, that is how I started my business. I started my business with 1 PT cert and knocking on doors. Now, if you guys are looking about starting your business, what you guys need to know is that personal training is a business, not just a service, right? So you are going to have to get good at sales. You are going to have to get good at building products. You are going to have to get good at marketing. You're going to have to get good at advertising, at copywriting. There's so many different things that you need to get good at that you need to remember that's included in the fitness business. So a PT cert is a great place to start, but you don't exactly need it. Thing is, if you have the knowledge and the know-how to get someone in shape or even get yourself in shape, you're already ahead of the rest of the curve. If you can help Sally lose 15 pounds, and a lot of you guys already know how to do that, then, dude, you have everything you need to build a business. The only thing a certification is going to help you do is open doors when it comes to working at a box gym. And something, I don't even recommend working at a box gym. Highly recommend working for yourself. It's going to be the best and most lucrative payoff for your time. But when it comes to certifications, when it comes to college education, you don't exactly need it. Depending on your field of expertise, depending on your area of expertise, you can go into school and get a good education for kinesiology or nutrition. But if you're not going to be working at a hospital, if you're not going to be working as a physical therapist, if you want to work for yourself as your own personal trainer, you don't exactly need it. What I do recommend is getting some type of liability insurance and then also establishing yourself as an LLC just to protect yourself in case something happens, in case an accident happens. You're not going to get sued for your own assets, own personal assets. But when it comes to actual certification, a lot of the knowledge out there is, it's out there for free. You don't need a certification, but this is the one time I recommend a certification. The one time I recommend a certification is if you do want to be more qualified than other personal trainers out there. I do recommend that. Like, you don't need it, but it's recommended, right? So, myself included, I have 4 personal training certifications. Did I need them? No. Does it make me look better than the competition? Absolutely. Does it qualify me? Absolutely. Does it give me some type of edge over, the person who doesn't have any certifications? Absolutely. But I don't need it, essentially. Been very few, far between that I've had people actually ask me for my qualifications. And in that case, I said, yeah, I have, this, and this cert. Just to fill you in, I have an ISSA cert, I have a NASM cert, I have a Focus cert, and then I also have a Precision Nutrition cert. So two personal training certs, one online coaching cert, and then one nutrition cert. So those are the things that I have. But when it comes to building your business, you don't need it. Just get that clear. So now I have a couple questions, right? So I'm going to go through and answer these questions. First question, how did you start your online business career? I started my online business career at a point where I was just really fed up with where I was going in life. I was 22 years old, working as a busser for 2 years. I didn't get into college I wanted to. I've tried for 2 years in a row to get into college I wanted to. So I'm taking community college classes, bussing tables. Felt like a fucking loser, honestly. So I was so sick of the position that I was in that I just said, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking on clients. If someone wants to help get in shape, I'll help you out. And I got people interested, and I made money, and it was really awesome, really fulfilling, and it gave me a sense of fulfillment, and I loved it. So I quit my job, I dropped out of school, and I went all in on the online coaching, and I did everything I could to make it work. Essentially, I just threw up a post on Instagram. I just said, hey, if someone's looking for help in fitness, I will help you. Had people reach out, and then what I started doing is I started reaching out to people who would interact with my posts. So, hey, I saw you like my post, just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. If you need any help with fitness, I'll help you out. And it grew from there. And then now it's at a point to where word of mouth is spread. So people are just coming to me and said, hey, I know you helped this person. I think you can help me out. So that's how it started. I just threw up a simple post on Instagram, and it blew up over time. Well, it didn't blow up. It took me 2 years to blow up, and it's not even blown up yet. It's still going up. So first step, certification. What are the first steps of building your online business, and what certifications? So I have two questions. What's your recommended personal certification course, and then what are the first steps plus certification? So I'll answer both of those in one. NASM, I've taken NASM. Unless you're getting a job at a box gym, unless you want to work a Gold's Gym job, I don't recommend NASM. NASM is a lot of fucking just weird shit, like Bosu ball, shoulder presses, it's for a different demographic. If you're watching my channel, you're probably in here for, building lean muscle, losing weight, and looking aesthetic. You're probably a young dude. This is for older people. It's just weird information, and it did not relate to my field whatsoever. All it did was just give me a certification. So I don't exactly recommend NASM unless you're going into, the commercial route. ISSA was a bit better. It was a little bit more sports orientated, so it had a lot of information around sports training, which I thought was really cool, and it did include a lot of information on muscle hypertrophy. So if you are going for actual information and you want to get certified for your own sake, I recommend ISSA over NASM. But NASM does have more career opportunities in terms of opening doors because it's widely accepted. But ISSA is actually, I thought, was a better certification in terms of the information. Precision Nutrition, by far the best fucking certification I've ever taken. Seriously, if you're thinking about getting a cert for online coaching and nutrition, dude, take Precision Nutrition. Even though I say you don't need it, this one actually helps so much. I built my entire coaching program based off of the information in this course, in this certification, and I thought it was incredible. So I highly recommend Precision Nutrition. Look into it. It's worth it. It's a bit pricey, but it's fucking worth it, I'm telling you. And then first steps to building your business. Guys, just ask people. Just talk to people. Just put yourself out there. That is going to be the best way to build your business, is just to let people know that you're available. The thing is, people are always saying, I don't know how to get clients. I don't know, how come all these other people are getting clients, but no one's coming to me? No one is ever going to come to you. Let me ask you this. Do people even know you're taking on clients? Do people even know that you want to be a personal trainer? That's the thing. People don't know. You have to tell them. You have to go out there and you have to get them. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I'll post a call to action. I'll post hey, I'm taking on clients at least 4 times a week. just so people can constantly know, so they think I'm the first person that comes to mind. So I'm going to cut this video there, guys. Hopefully this answered a lot of questions for you. I know this is a brief video. I can get into this so much deeper. So if you guys have any further questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment box. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at ZAKKCOLBURN. That's Zakk Colburn, essentially, but there's 2 Ks with the Zakk. So follow me on Instagram, leave your questions down below. And if you ever want to message me too on Instagram, I'm always responding to DMs. So let's keep it going, guys. I'm excited to bring these videos out and hope this helped.